Huh.
What?
Something up front? Yeah, like, I've never seen anything else like this before. Like what, yo? This noise. At least, I think it's a noise. Someone else scanning.
I mean, I can. Let me have a look. What the hell? Alright, so on our way back, I didn't realize there was going to be a cutscene happening right before I got to that Reaper, so we're just starting off the episode like this for a change of pace, I guess.
Yeah.
So everybody, it's me, Mirrorcard Neko.
I don't know. And, oh fuck, why are we not hit damaging them?
Okay, I know what point of the story we're at right now.
What the hell? What the hell? Why is it not doing anything? What the hell just happened? What the fuck?
"'Twas most fortunate those beasts chose to beat a hasty retreat."
Could even make them flinch.
Damn, yo.
Never seen anything like them, yo.
Frankly, I am unsure those creatures were noise at all.
Good point. Fuck! I did it! I did it again! That's Bug Neko's line. God damn
You
it.
keep doing that. Why?
I was doing so good!
You did so good last episode. Now it's back again this episode, I guess. Well, it's better than you reading Nagi's line again.
Shut up and read your damn line.
Good point.
All according to plan.
Another
Holy
overpen.
shit. What the hell was that?
I ain't spoiling the story for you.
I get that, but damn.
Huh.
So you kids got any more tasty morsels of info for me?
Yes.
Sure, what do you want to hear? Do you want to hear the story about Shibuya Hikare?
Boy, do I ever.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this story about these cursed arrows. Real spooky. They say anyone who goes where they point disappears.
Yeah.
Sure. I know that one. So what's actually happening?
Some Reaper led anyone who followed the arrows onto a random bus. Apparently he got a kick out of watching people panic. Beats me.
Oh, well, not all Reapers are as promise collective as yours truly. But, like, shouldn't you tell them to cut that out? It's not like they'd listen to any of us. Guess you make a good point. Well, hang on, that's not important right now. It's time for me to pass judgment on your truth.
Great.
I believe you. Your findings more or less match up to what I know. Which means you just earned yourself 35 points.
I guess I gotta just do this.
So you kids got any more tasty morsels of info for me?
Yes.
Sure, you want to hear the story of O East?
You bet. Lay it on me.
This legend concerns a trash can most terrifying. The word has it that anyone who throws non-recyclables into said can meets with an unfortunate fate. A red raven stalks the perpetrator until they get into an accident.
Huh.
Right. One of my favorites. So what's the scoop?
That red raven was actually a noise, and it possessed anyone who saw it throw shiny cans or bottles in the trash. Sounds like they wanted to get them to gather up stuff, even more shiny stuff. The posed people got sent.
Possessed.
The possessed people got sent to search for shiny objects on the streets, which unsurprisingly is when they got intimately acquainted with the moving traffic.
Alright, it's time for me to pass your judgment on your truth.
Ooh.
Great.
I believe you. Your findings were more or less match up with what I know.
Great.
Which means you just earned yourself 32 points.
We're gonna have to do this 5 more times.
So, you guys got any more info for me?
Yes.
Sure, you want to hear the story about Cat Street?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite spots. Okay, so what you got?
This legend involves ghostly voices that whisper from one to one from the abyss. They say that if you step on the shadow cast by a certain telephone pole, you can hear the voices of the dead.
Love it. Hey, what's the deal with this legend?
It was actually just a prank someone was playing using a directional speaker.
Oh, really? Now? It's time for me to pass judgment on your truth.
Yeah.
I believe you, however. What do you mean, however? It's a real bummer to just find out it was some dumb prank. Some urban legends are better left shrouded in mystery, I guess.
Really?
Hey, you were the one who told us to get to the bottom of these. Undone by my own hubris. Anyway, you just earned yourself 25 points.
Nice work, team.
Alright, so what else do you got for me?
Yes.
Sure, do you want to hear the story about the Scramble Crossing?
Oh man, that's the one I'm super curious about. So what you find out? There's there's some shady deals going on, yo. There's a building that flashes on the big screen in the crossing. Anybody who goes around there walks around counterclockwise dies in 7 days. It doesn't surprise me that that one's been making the rounds. So what is actually happening?
Some sketchy reaper was running a shady side hustle with players.
Care to tell me more?
Really?
Well, about that. You're not gonna trick us and say we were wrong to spill the beans. Nah, man, I'm not like that. I just want to know the truth. Especially if it concerns one of my colleagues.
How can we be certain you two are not merely using us? Having us players do your own internal investigations would be awfully convenient.
Come on, you really think I'd stoop that low? I promise, I'm not playing you. Now hurry up and share.
Fine, the deals were for turf 4 points.
I knew that son of a... I mean, nice work. That's super interesting. Now it's time for me to pass judgment on your truth.
Yeah.
I believe you. You actually found out way more than I did. In that case, you ought to sweeten the deal. How about giving us a few extra points? Oh, don't worry, kid. I will. I'm going to give you a whopping 40 points for that one. Woo!
Alright.
Yeah.
Congrats. You managed to rack up 100 points. I won't stand in your way anymore, noble seekers of the truth. Whew. I was starting to think we'd never get enough points.
Hey, have the other teams already completed your mission today?
Huh?
Good question. Honestly, my memory's a little hazy now. Why don't you go and see for yourself? It's no fun if I spoil the truth for you now, is it? Real talk. I'm fine with the spoilers.
Whatever. Let's just go.
Oh, and if you get bottom to any of the other urban legends, feel free to let me know. Will do, pal. Will do.
We're just gonna tell them all the other urban legends.
Oh?
So you got any more for me?
Yes.
Sure, do you want to hear the story about Spain Hill?
Alright, spill the beans. So there's this stairway. A stairway to hell. They say if the second your foot touches the 18th step, you get spirited away. Hard to believe, I know.
Yeah.
Nah, I've heard that one plenty of times. So tell me, what's the deal with this legend?
There was some scorpion-looking noise hiding out inside the stairs. Anyone who walked over it tripped and suddenly got the chills.
That's weird. Must have stung him or something.
Regardless, the foul-fiend touch induced a considerable panic.
And that's putting it lightly. No wonder why it's got people talking. Alrighty, good job. It's time for me to pass judgment on your truth.
Ooh.
Great.
I believe you. You know, you kids might have a future in this line of work. Anyway, you earned yourself 30 points.
Good work, team. We're gonna just tell them all of them.
Alright, what else?
Yes.
Sure, do you want to hear the story about 104?
I was hoping you'd look onto that one for me. Alright, lay it on me. So that was... So also about a white line that gives off some real bad vibes, yo. Just crossing one of those... Just one line up on the crossing outside of 104. Apparently, if you step on that sucker, you're all out of luck.
Yeah.
So they say. Anyway, what'd you find out?
Some people were messing with people by imprinting words in their heads.
No kidding. Who? Who was it then? Come on, you can trust me.
Huh?
Not so sure about that.
I thought you and I thought we were best buds.
Sorry. I do hope that won't adversely impact the points we receive.
No worries there. I just want to know everything I can.
We told you the important stuff.
Man, you really aren't going to give it up. Are you? Alright, fine. It's time for me to pass judgment on your truth.
Ooh,
Great.
I believe you. Everything you said matches up with what I know.
that's a relief. Glad that was enough. Couldn't have lived with myself if More Choice Team lost points because of me.
You just earned yourself 28 points. Not bad.
I think we have at least one more.
Yeah.
Alright, give me the last one.
Yes.
Do you want to hear the story about Center Street?
A local legend. Okay, kid, lay it on me.
Mm-hmm.
This one's about some ghastly changing room. Apparently, if you use the changing room at the clothing stores on Center Street, you vanish the second you leave the store, never to be seen again. Yeah, I've heard that one. Alright, so what was really going on? See, the thing about that is...
If we tell him that a fair beauty was behind it, will that get him in trouble? There's still a chance we might team up. Maybe we should massage the truth of it all. So the person who disappeared was actually from the UG. They went to a store that serves players and tried on some stuff. And they left without paying.
Well, that won't do.
One of the store clerks chased them as far to the exit, too. And then they saw the thief vanish before their very eyes.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. So who'd you find out was the perp then?
Nah.
Sadly, no.
Well. You win some, you lose some. Anyway, it's time for me to pass judgment on your truth.
Great.
I believe you. That matches up nicely with what I heard. What you heard? You mean you already knew this truth the whole time? Not in so many words. Plus, there was always more to learn, even when you spend every day looking into this stuff. So I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask you kids to help out. You're bound to find something I overlooked. Documenting urban legends is my death's work. Come on, I could still count on you, right?
I guess so. I'm sure we'll see you again soon enough.
Oh.
Oh wait, there's one more thing I need to tell you. You just earned yourself 30 points. Of course, I'll happily lend a ear if you got any more stories to share. So leave no stone unturned in your search for the truest of truths. Was that everything? No way, you kids got down to the bottom of every dang legend Shibuya has. Huh, now that you mention it, I guess we have. You're the most legendary legend hunters I've met. Let's hold back my tears. Alright, I pulled myself together enough to give you a token of my thanks.
Huh?
Look.
Here, have this. You earned it, you beautiful players.
Thanks. Okay. That's like material for trading.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, we haven't been through this street in a while.
Susie Toes Hall, yeah.
Oh, we have no monies.
We ain't got no money!
So I might as well just see what's up here.
Say, you don't think that's...
Our target? But then what's that over there?
Whatever it is, the other team's already on it, yo.
Oh, what timely tidings! The Fairberries have engaged with their target.
What's that mean? We each got our own target to take on?
I guess, which means that if we want to win today, we must slay our target before the others can claim the kill as their own.
And what we waited for, man? They finna beat us if we don't get a move on, yo.
Right, let's go.
Okay. I can do this.
I thought I heard an elephant. Oh, okay, it was an elephant.
Oh, fuck, that thing's huge.
It is really big elephant.
We sure we can handle this?
Kinda too late now, buddy.
Oh, what the hell's going on?
What happened?
I don't know, it just wouldn't let me push my buttons. I might have to stay a little far away from that elephant.
You just gotta take your time with it.
Yeah.
I think that's a smart move.
I'm just gonna get rid of the, Oh, that's what it is. The elephant's dragging us in over there.
Jesus.
Oh, Fred is saying yatta.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't hear him?
Not really.
Here, when he uses his attack again. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take my time with this. Okay, good. Did you hear him? He said,
yeah. Man, this is a fucking tough-ass element. Jesus.
Well, I mean, what'd you expect? Elephants are very tough.
Yeah, but like, what the fuck? This thing's huge.
Elephants are huge in real life.
I get that, but that big? No.
Yes. I mean, okay, maybe it's a little bit bigger than the average elephant, but elephants are big. Have you ever seen one in real life?
I rode one in real life.
You did?
Yeah, as a kid.
Oh God! Was it a circus elephant?
No, it wasn't a circus elephant. I think it was, we were at a zoo, I think, one time.
I'm surprised they let you ride it
I
then.
think they have a separate, like, exhibit for it.
I've only seen. I would love to ride an elephant one day. I mean, not a circus elephant because I feel really bad for them.
Yeah.
But like a like either one at a zoo or like a facility where they take good care of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the elephant's doing. He's dragging us in like that.
Yeah, no, I remember it, like, that's like my earliest, like, one of my earliest memories.
Oh God. Yeah, this elephant's pretty tough.
Yeah. It's using its trunk to, like, lure us into a trap.
Yeah.
A false sense of security. It's a trap. Jesus Christ, this elephant's no joke. I mean, is that like... Oh, nice. That is a huge chunk. But I was gonna say, like, I know you rode horses before.
Yeah, I used to. Fun fact for all of you: I used to horseback ride in middle school.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But I don't know. I always wanted to ride a horse at some point.
Horses are good. They're fun to ride, but you have to realize that like it's not this going to be the same thing as driving a car or any other vehicle, because like the horse
Has a mind of its own.
Has a mind of its own, so it's like two minds working as one.
Yeah.
And it also depends on how well behaved the horse is compared to because I've rode some aggressive horses before, and that's not fun to deal with.
Really?
There are some horses that I would ride that would for some like just get angry at another horse for some reason and charge at them and start fights.
Oh God.
It was not fun to be on the horse, but luckily one of the times I fell off the horse, after I fell off, the horse stopped in its tracks.
Yeah.
So it was pretty nice in that regard.
Okay, so wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I didn't get hurt too badly. I'm surprised that horse stopped. I thought it was gonna bolt away without me.
Jesus.
But we were in an indoor rink, so it wasn't like
It can run anywhere that far out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Jeez, that took forever!
What about the target, yo? Somebody beat us to it?
It would appear so.
The Varia Beauties took down today's target,
Good for her, I guess.
but the Ruin Bringers remain on top.
Same story, different day, yo. You know, I'm starting to see what Kanon was getting at.
Yes, but we must exercise caution, lest our teamwork be branded as rule-breaking.
Be nice if we could just take down the top dogs on our own.
But how are we supposed to know if we stand a chance against them? We still don't know who it is we're up against. And even if we do stand a chance, can we really make it home?
So, any thoughts, Rindude?
Huh?
We told you what we think. What about you?
I'm still thinking.
Well, make up your mind.
I just need more time.
How much time?
More.
Well, how many hours is more? We can't keep Kanon waiting.
I know! Now can you give me a friggin' break already? Just because you jump off Tokyo Tower if Kanon asked.
And what's that supposed to mean?
How are you so sure she won't try to screw us over?
I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but still.
Then maybe you should think a little harder for once.
Look, all I was saying is that it might be a good idea to team up with her. That's all. And if we can pull it off without her help, then that's even better. We've all made up our minds, so I figured you had too.
I will, okay? I just need more time.
Sure, but we don't have much left. Only 2 more days until another one bites the dust. Clock's ticking, buddy.
I get it already. Doesn't make this any easier. I can't just rush a big decision like this. It's Swallow. I know you're here with me. Come on, just tell me. No more secrets. So you are here. I knew it. What? You knew who I was this whole time? You're killing me here.
Damn. He just gave it away. Oh my god, he probably just gave it away.
What happened? That sounds pretty wild. Are you sure you'll be okay? Huh? That's a new one. Lucky I managed to get through to you then. Don't worry. I'll do everything I can to help. Information is the key to victory. And I've got my right key at my fingertips.
I wonder if that's rhyme.
That's what you're guessing?
Yeah.
The end of the urban legend. Z.
I don't know. I feel like it's somebody we know from the first game, though.
Okay, that's the guess you're taking?
Yeah, I'm gonna just take a wild guess with that.
Okay.
Yo! Yo!
It's already day 5.
Yep, sure is.
Listen, I've given it some thought, and... just the mission.
Make tracks for O East. There you will find the key to the target. The upheaval rule is once more in effect. Teams lower in the ranking will earn more points if they succeed.
The revolution returns.
Huh? That's new. Anyway, let's bounce.
Lord Rindo, you appear somewhat unwell of late.
I'm fine.
Can't hear you, champ.
So, make up your mind yet, Rin Dude? You did say you gave it some thought.
Yeah. So...
Hey, now there's a sight for sore eyes. What's happening, Skulls?
Lollipop? Get out of here, yo!
So, to what do I owe the pleasure? Got so hungry for some action that you came back for seconds?
Crowing boys gotta eat. You feel me?
Glad to see you haven't lost your sense of humor, man. But enough small talk. I want to know what you kids said to Uzuki about me.
About you? Pretty sure we just mentioned how you're really cool and super chill.
Huh. Alright. Interesting. Makes a Reaper wonder why she decided to tear me a new one then.
So she did teach you a lesson or 3.
Felt more like 4 or 5 at least. She also told me something else I wasn't too thrilled about. Said you kids weren't actually dead, but I couldn't believe it.
Believe it, yo. A lot of things have changed this time around. Thinking them Shinjuku Reapers is up to something.
Could be. If you want to know their grand plan, you're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, Pinky ain't had a clue neither. Yo, there always been bad blood with you and Shinjuku?
Not always. We got along just fine at first. Even offered to give them all a new home when their old one got torn down. Welcome to Shibuya, folks. Wasn't expecting so much company.
What the hell happened up there?
An inversion.
Go on.
It was tragic, really. Our little game was just heating up. When all of a sudden, the boundary between the UG and the RG just melted away, taking our beloved Shinjuku with it into the ether. We're the only survivors, and none of us are any the wiser as to why such tragedy befell us. I speak on behalf of us all when I say, we'd be eternally grateful if you offered us shelter, gracious Game Master.
Hold up. Pinky was the GM?
3 years ago, but not for long. Somebody had to step up after you and Phones took down the powers that were.
Hey, yeah. Almost forgot about all that.
One can only imagine how.
I know I sure can't.
I don't believe I was speaking to you.
Imagine that.
So, you saying Pinky got duped like some kind of chump?
Go easy on the poor girl, will ya? Besides, it's kinda my fault for going against Shiba. He doesn't take kindly to naysayers. That's why there's so few of us left. You don't roll with the punches, you get knocked out.
Y'all had it rougher than I thought.
Anyway, like I was saying, I don't know what your team's deal is, but I'd love to know who's responsible.
I mean, it's gotta be the Shinjuku gang, right?
Yeah, sure looks that way.
So you already know who's responsible?
It'd certainly make the most sense, seeing as they're the ones who called you here in the first place. Anyway, keep playing along for now. Roll with the punches, you feel? Catch you later.
After all that, his advice is just keep playing?
It's all we can do for now, yo. Thinking ain't gonna get us nowhere. Let's take care of the mission. Right, Rindo?
Right.
Find the key to the target.
Alright, so where were we?
Oh.
Before we,
What do you mean, where were we?
didn't we have, what were we talking about earlier?
I don't remember. But we might as well do this mission since it's right here.
Okay. Hey there!
Hey,
Oh, it's you kids. Got some good stuff for you today. What you doing back here? Nice to see you too, Roji. How are those flowers of mine selling? What's it look like? Still got a bunch of them lying around. Best sell them early or they'll wilt. Let me make sure they're gone by the end of today. Make sure they're gone by the end of the day. But I'd hope you'd sold them all yesterday, but here we are. Have you thought of not to forcing your junk on me in the first place? Can't say I have. Besides, you were the one who was insisted on doing everything by yourself. Fine, a man repays his debts. I do everything. I do owe you for everything. Who's he? Hell if I know. Thanks. I'll be back to check on you later. I can't. Damn. Why do I gotta get saddled like with this? Hey, this kid's got some spare time?
Wait, hold up.
Absolutely not. We're super busy and we came to shop, not work. At least hear me out. It's about a rumor floated around Shibuya. They say if you give a certain special flower to a certain special someone, you two will suddenly share a magical bond of love or some shit. Sounds fishy. Give one flower and your boo will take on all your pain. Give a whole bouquet and you could take on their troubles instead. I think I've heard that one before somewhere.
And?
That's it. This is the flower. It's almost impossible to sell. I'm driving myself crazy trying to get rid of them all. Get out there and do a little advertising for me, will ya?
I don't know.
This whole deal's shady, but we can't leave a brother hanging, yo. Besides, we could use a breather. Let's give him a hand.
Additionally, we have to assist if we wish to assess his wares.
So you'll do it? Great.
Sure, but maybe don't expect too much.
Curious.
By the way, is this type of iris the official flower of Shibuya, correct?
Don't ask me. Besides, the flower changes depending on where you hear the rumors. So it's not like it matters.
Interesting. Each location gets a different flower.
Hey!
So what are we trying to get people to buy? Single flowers? Bouquets? There's potted plants too if we want to try that. Oh, those? That's the Aztec stuff that old man dumped on me. They're all the same to me. I just want them gone. So get out there and find me some customers. At least 5 to start.
Okay. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Really?
Now we've got a quota? Aye, how we doing this? Not much we can do from imprinting.
If we wish to sell single flowers and bouquets, it would be best to leverage the notoriety of the urban legend. And for anyone who isn't interested in the rumors, we can try the potted plants. Precisely. Although I remain doubtful that we can sell the entire stock. Well, let's try starting with people who know about the rumors.
Sure.
Sounds good. Standing by, ready to scan.
Let me just save for a sec.
Because that was a lot.
Yeah. And I wonder if it's all in this area.
Let's have a look.
I heard a man was selling a flower from that urban legend around here, but I don't see anyone like that. Maybe that guy over there has them for sale? Selling the flower.
It's a single flower.
Here's an idea.
Should I get one? I don't know if it's the same one from the urban legend, but at least make for a great story.
Yo, we got one.
One down, 4 to go. I hope it's not like a specific things we have to do. There's a lot of noise around here. I might need money anyway, unfortunately.
This sucks. My boss asked me to look into that urban legend. But could the shop's flower just be the real deal? Maniac flower just sounds fake.
So, I'm trying to think. The boss asked me to look into it.
Do you even know which one it is?
No, I don't know what the right answers are.
Ooh.
I actually really don't. Should I recommend a bouquet to him? No, that seems weird. How about a potted plant? Or a single flower?
I think it's single flower recommend.
Time to change your mind.
I don't think this is the right one, but we'll give it a try. This flower is a pain in the ass. But if I post details online, someone's sure to buy one first and save me the trouble. Work hard. Work smart, not hard. Damn it, wrong one. We're on a roll, yo. Oh, that was it.
Oh, yeah, just need 3 more.
Okay,
Oh, there's a pig noise right here. Let's do piggy.
Piggy!
Piggy! Oink oink!
It's been a while since we found a pig noise.
Yeah. It just happened to be right here.
That's funny.
Okay, we got this.
So I wonder what it's...
Here is the pig noise.
You're done, fool.
Oh, fuck. That's gonna... We have to do it in such a time limit. I don't think we can kill it this quickly.
Great job.
Not with that attitude, we won't.
Turn up the volume, yo. Let's keep it up. That was sick. Wow, we really killed it.
See? What did I tell you?
Nice.
Well, not with that attitude, we weren't going to do it.
Fair point.
I expected nothing less.
Alright, well, we did a piggy.
Nice.
Oh, wow, it's gone. It's so dark. Go find them more.
Let's have a look.
I can feel the blood rushing through my head when she dumped me. I gotta calm down and take my mind off it.
This one I would say a potted plant.
Yeah.
Buy?
No.
Recommend?
Well,
Because then he'd have something to care for to kind of take his mind off of it.
yeah.
Because buying a flower and buying a bouquet was not gonna really
Potted plants at that store are beautiful. I gotta tell someone. Maybe my friends will be interested. Guess that was it.
we'll see.
How many is that now?
3, so 2 more?
Probably move this down this way.
Let's have a look.
I can't believe she got injured right before the big match. What should I bring her to cheer her up? A good luck charm would be too much. How about some flowers? I think a bouquet at this point
Yeah.
would be good.
Time to change your mind.
This one was easy.
Yeah.
I'll buy a bouquet so she knows how worried we are about her. Go big or go home, as we say. Oh, and I spy the perfect shop right over there.
Piece of cake.
Almost done. Just one more.
Gotta focus.
My friend won't shut up about the flower, that flower from the urban legend. He says, if it's true, I should give some to my girl. But I have my doubts about relying on something like that.
Should we recommend a bouquet? No, recommend a single flower.
Yeah.
Here's an idea.
Should I tell my girlfriend to get one herself? Yeah, I think I will. I'll tell her that she needs a flower as rare, as beautiful as she is. In a text, that is. Damn it, that wasn't the right one.
I don't think that was the right one either, but oh well.
For show.
That's our job. That's our job done. Want to see how the shop's doing?
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Well, I can always come back if I failed the mission. So, it's not the end of the world. But I guess we'll see.
Hey, good work out there. Words are getting around. Hello again, Ryochi. Selling those flowers, I hope? Yep, almost sold out.
Great.
Impressive. Who knew there was so much money in urban legends? Who are these kids? Don't mind them, they were just helping me out here and there. Anyway, are you happy now, or you got someone else to gripe about?
Yeah.
No, everything's in order. I already made more than I thought I would. I'll be back when I find something else for you to do for me. Don't work those kids too hard.
Quay?
Please leave us out of this. It'd be better if that geezer never comes back. Anyway, thanks for your help. Take this.
Oh, thanks.
Better get back to selling the usual. Feel free to help. Feel free to help by. Feel free to help by buying something on your way out.
Do you have anything new in your shop, first of all?
Please, for fuck's sake, have something new, useful.
Oh,
Look who's here.
I can't trade for that. Why can't I trade for that?
You don't have the necessary pin for it.
I don't have the necessary, but where will it tell me what I need is necessary for it?
It won't.
Let's have fungus. Oh, that's it. 3 of those, 2 more blizzard bunnies, and 2 more blizzard bunnies. Okay.
Well,
You're gonna have to help me remember that.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Can you? Oh, I guess I'm snapping the photo. I forgot that your phone was charging.
Yes, I just told you that, like, about an hour ago. Actually, no, longer than that now, but still, you get my point.
That way I can help remember this later, so if I grind for it, it would be good.
Okay.
There you go.
See you around.
Hey, don't blame me that you're making me trade for something instead of paying for it. I guess we'll start by unlocking these two paths. Actually, before I do anything. Oh, 104 and Scramble Crossing. Okay.
Just have to keep that in mind. Headed this way. Now before I have you do something, a little something for me. That is take down some noise with the symbol.
Bear noise.
Normally I'd ask you for you to defeat 3, but I've been paid to go easy on you, so just one's enough. Wait, seriously? I mean, I won't say no.
Well, who would pay you off like that, and why?
You gotta look for a gift mission in the mouth. Don't waste your time overthinking it, kid. Just defeat one of those noise and you're golden.
I might as well grind.
Well, maybe you should find the
I know. I'm just letting them trail behind me.
as well.
There it is.
Alright, that should be good. Well,
Like I said, I might as well grind up a bit. I need money.
Jesus, you're gonna go for a 7 chain?
Yeah.
Are we gonna have enough time for that?
Yeah. We've got time.
Alright, fair.
Enemy approaches.
Ugh.
We've got this in the
Okay, so let me ask you something. Because
Yeah, go ahead.
if I'm actually gonna go finally get started with the whole index thing, should I go in generational order or do I go in the order in which I see fit?
It's your challenge, so you do it however you want to.
I mean, how would you personally do it if you were tackling it the way how I am? Because for full context, I'm trying to catch one of every single Pokemon, but
it's
I'm only
original generation.
in its original generation, and also I'm catching every single one of them in a Pokeball. So that's the full context here.
That madman. And you could do something like easier and collect everything he wants in a Beast Ball.
Yeah, but that's actually not easier. That's like 100 times harder.
Not in Sun and Moon.
In Sun and Moon, maybe not because Roto powers, but like everything, like all the other gens that they have Beast Balls, forget it. That's crazy. That's too much. And I just
Well, not for Dynamax Adventures either.
but you got my point.
You just beat the Pokemon once and you catch it in whatever you want.
But yeah. I mean, how would you personally go about it?
Not bad, I'd say.
I mean, if I was playing the Generations for fun, I think I would go in order just because, like, just to kind of revisit my memories a bit. But if I'm doing a challenge like this, I'd either tackle the hardest one first or the easiest one first. It depends on how I want to get it done.
Fair. But then on top of that, it's like for every single form too, which is like really like I'm not going for gender differences because those are also a thing, but I'm not really interested in it. I just want like, for example, like if a Pokemon has a different form to it, like for a regional form, for example, then that's its own thing.
Well,
you know?
here's your problem. You can't really do Gen 6 right now. Because you would have to connect with Go to be able to get every form and variant.
Technically,
And right now there might be a save glitch going on with Pokemon Go connectivity.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you start with Gen 1 and make your way down, then, I mean, you still have time for it, but I just don't think starting with Gen 6 is a good idea.
Well, I was never going to start with Gen 6. So maybe I should just start with Gen 1 and make my way around. Because it's not, like, an absolute, like... Because initially I was going to start with Gen 3, because I already did all the prep work I needed for it, outside of getting all the Deoxys forms.
You have to play Ultra.
I have to play Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire a whopping 4 times for the Deoxys forms.
Yep.
So that's the level of insanity I'm going through just so I can get this done.
And this is something he did to himself. He doesn't have to take this challenge, but he's deciding to do it.
I'm doing it because I pretty much got like, because I'm thinking about starting it up sooner rather than later. But for me, like in person, like the thing about it is like it's honestly like, because I've done most of the Lillian decks already. Just I don't have every single form, and not every single one of the Pokemon in question has my OT on there. So I want to have it be with my original trainer name too. So
which original trainer name are you putting it under?
I'm just gonna put it under the name of Rico because that's how I always like. I don't know why, but for full context, my first name is Ricardo. So I never really liked as a kid being called Ricardo. So my family always used the name Rico when they were ever referring to me back then. They still do sometimes, depending on who.
Yeah, I feel like most of your family just calls you Rico. They don't really call you Ricardo. I feel like I'm like one of the only people that actually call you Ricardo.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that bothered you.
Really? I thought I told you that.
Does it bother you now?
No, I never did. That's why I told you.
No, I'm saying, like, does it bother you nowadays?
No, it never does. Then that's why I'm just like, because otherwise I'd be very insistent on it. You know what I mean? Like, and thinking back on it now, I think it was, I don't even recall, like, why exactly I didn't like it being called my actual name.
You don't want to know something? I hate being called Kathy. My real name is Catherine, but I hate it when people call me Kathy because it makes me sound, I just hate the name.
You don't like the abbreviation?
Yeah, I don't like the abbreviation. I don't mind Kat, but I don't even want to be called Katie either. I just rather either be called Kat or by my full name. I'm weird like that, I guess.
No,
because every time I work with people, they're like, hey, can you tell Kathy this? I'm like, guys, I'd honestly prefer Catherine.
If you're gonna just butcher my name like that, yeah.
No. Kathy makes me feel old. It sounds like more of an
old woman's name, yeah.
I know I'm gonna reach that point eventually, but even then, once I'm at the actual old age, I'm not gonna want to be called Kathy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, like, again, I
also
can't...
because, a lot of girls in my school who were named Catherine, too, always wanted to abbreviate their names.
Really?
Yeah,
How many Catherines were in your schools, like, back then?
I don't remember how many, but there were a lot of Katies and Kathys. So it just felt special that I was the only one actually using the full name.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense.
I don't know why I felt the need to have it be special like that, but it's just what I preferred.
That's fair. I mean, I guess at that point it kind of makes sense, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really trying to, like, remember, like, because I have a relatively decent memory. Like, I can remember as far back as when I was, like, in a crib. Like, that's how good of a memory I have. But specifically, the reason why I didn't like being called Ricardo as a kid, I can't recall it. I really don't. And that's bugging me now as an adult. Because now I kind of just want to know why I was like that as a kid.
You probably should ask your family if they know the answer.
But, like, you get what I'm trying to say, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's just something, like, we have to look back at it years later. It's like, why the fuck did I do that?
Yeah, no. I mean, there's a lot of instances like that. I'm sure when my niece and nephew get older, they'll ask me stuff like that. Like, was I really like that? And I'll have to either be like, yes, you were, or no, you weren't.
Sounds about right. Alright. Wow. Okay, so this one is giving you a hard time.
No, we're fine.
I mean, the crows are just being very annoying to deal with
Crows
right
are
now.
being jerks, that's what they're doing. So we're not in too bad of a spot.
Okay. Oh shit! I mean, you still got another, like, couple more, don't you?
Yeah, I have 7, a chain of 7. I need the money.
Yeah, because we've been broke this entire...
And plus I had to do it for a mission anyway.
That's fair. Just be a little more careful, because you don't have that much HP, you still got another 2 rounds to go.
I know.
Oh, and by the way, when I was on Discord earlier, I just thought I'd mention it. Now my camera actually finally wants to work as it was intended.
Of course, now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So for full context, I sometimes when I'm on Discord, I like using my camera. But the problem with my camera for a while was that the moment I turned it on Discord, the application itself would just freeze on me for no damn reason. So I would have to like go into a window where I can use the camera app and then screen share it just to make it like function at all while on Discord. And up until I think it was like a couple days ago when I was just on Discord, I'm like, now it wants to work the way I want it to. Now, the countless times I've been trying to get it to work for like basically the last year. Oh shit. I think you just gotta keep them at a distance at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. It's very friggin' annoying when I got crows picking me up like this.
Okay, wasn't it in the animation, like in the Warrants of You animation, that when the crows picked you up, like you were pretty much just fucked?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember a scene, I think, where some random guy got picked up by a crow, and that was it.
Yeah, it was game over for him. But the anime wasn't that great, so.
Yeah, it honestly wasn't.
Oh my gosh.
How many episodes do you think they could have done if they actually took their time with that?
They could have gone the whole 20-something.
24?
Yeah. I'm trying to build up
the growth gauge.
Yeah.
I mean, is that what it's technically called, or is it just?
Yeah.
All right, Pengies, you need to get out of the way.
Pengy sons.
I feel like the pen you got on Nagi is like very cracked. That works on like most enemies. It's just like, oh, yeet!
Not bad, I'd say.
Oh gosh.
Keep away. Okay, there we go.
Just doing my job.
So far, so good.
Let's keep it going.
Shoot. I know we're close to done.
Yeah, we're almost there. We almost got it. There we go.
Oh, that was close. I hope I earned a lot from that.
Let's see.
Gotta get my head back into zone.
Well, at least he mastered that one pen.
And I mastered the pin for Nagi too, so I can change that up. Might as well just let them know we're done.
Yep. Then we can continue on next time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Looks like you're done. All done here. Go on through. Thanks, man.
We ought to be grateful to our mysterious benefactor. Yeah, whoever they are.
I wonder who paid them off.
Yeah, I do too.
I guess we'll try to find out in the next episode, right?
Yeah, the next one. And then I probably will complete all the Reapers things, because like in the previous game, they do give extra rewards and such. But I'll wait till we're actually at that point, next episode, to do that. I do a lot of this extra stuff because, one, I'm trying to complete the game, and two, I might as well show you guys like all the different cutscenes and stuff you could miss if you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
To completion.
So
that way it's easier for you guys to see what you need to be doing as well. But until the next episode, guys, it's Mirrorcard Neko.
And I'll know.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.